You know, I'm an atheist, I'm a non-believer, and a lot of times if you're an atheist or you're an agnostic, or even if you're just someone who doesn't give a shit and just says, I don't believe, but I don't want any of those labels, a lot of times if you're someone like that, religious people come up to you and they'll say, well, that's how you feel now, but wait until you're in your deathbed. Wait until the Grim Reaper is trying to fuck you in the ass. Yeah, you may not irrationally accept our fear-based premise now, but just wait until you're about to die. You'll definitely accept our irrational fear-based premise then. They even did this shit to Darwin. Yeah, they say, oh, Darwin, yeah, he recanted all that evolution shit. He just, on his deathbed, Darwin was like, evolution? Pfft, that was just a gag. I was just fucking around. I just wanted to see how many people I could make believe it. Yeah, all that evidence I compiled? Nonsense. It's all Jesus, folks. Don't worry. It was all Jesus all along. First of all, how do you know that I'm gonna die in a bed? How do you know I'm going to have a deathbed? That doesn't make any sense. What if I die on a couch? You ever thought of that? What if I'm fucking diagnosed with cancer and I decide I'm gonna spend my last few months on the couch? Then I have a death couch. And it's unfair of you to pressure me into spending my final months on a bed if I would prefer a couch or a chair. Or maybe I'm just gonna die suddenly. Maybe I'll be sitting down eating some sushi and some crazy fundamentalist asshole will come up behind me with a 45 and blow my fucking head off. I don't know how I'm gonna die, so how do you know how I'm gonna die, huh? That seems rather presumptuous. You know, Christopher Hitchens, the famous atheist rhetorician and contrarian, when he was faced with death, when he had his esophageal cancer and he was making the rounds on all the news shows and they were asking him, well, what's the possibility of a deathbed conversion? He said,
if that comes, it'll be when I'm very ill. When I'm half demented, either by drugs or by pain, I won't have control over what I say. I mention this in case you ever hear a rumor later on. Because these things happen, and the faithful love to spread these rumors. You know, on his deathbed he finally, well, I can't say that the entity that by then wouldn't be me wouldn't do such a pathetic thing, but I can tell you that not while I'm lucid, no.
And I know for a fact that I'm not as strong as Hitchens, because like a few days ago I was suffering from the flu, and when I had the flu, it was only a few hours before I was sitting around in bed going, oh God, I'm sorry for making those atheism videos. Take the pain away, God. Take the pain away. So my question to the religious people who talk all this shit about deathbed conversions is, what exactly are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove that fear and illness and running a fever and things like that compromise your rational thought process? I already know that. I've been so sick that I thought I was sleeping in my dresser drawers. I've been so sick that I thought I was Elvis Presley and the Frankenstein monster at the same time. I have been so sick that I thought my stomach was full of chocolate bees. So if I turned to God while in that position, what exactly would it prove?
Share this video in places like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, or wherever you and your friends congregate.
Or, you know, like I turn to a shaman even. You know, you could just bring in some witch doctor and he could chant some spells over me or something. Maybe I'll go for that.